Happy National Apprenticeship Week 2022. My name's Junior Saunders, and this is a very small film celebrating the amazing relationships that have been built with the Western Training Provider Network and different schools across the west of England. We'll be looking at staff, we'll be looking at students, and actually the effective work that the ASK programme has been delivering over the past 2.5 years. We really wanted to hear the voices, thank them, and find out a little bit more of how the service has been received, if it's had an impact, and what else we could do.
The ASK programme is necessary because it's really important to provide our young people, our students, with impartial careers advice and guidance, and apprenticeships is a key part of that.
We've got a lot of people who think university is the best way because that is academic achievement, but academic achievement is not the only form of achievement. Apprenticeships are valid. You are not losing if you do an apprenticeship instead of university.
The ASK programme is really important so that we can share knowledge and increase awareness and understanding of the different career pathways using the apprenticeship route.
The ASK programme has a massive impact on our students. It makes them really enthusiastic about apprenticeships, which is great to see.
I think ASK have been extremely effective in delivering apprenticeship awareness to the students. They've literally had a blank canvas to work on. The students are totally inspired, engaged, they're applying for apprenticeships and they're really enjoying the process.
I think there's going to be less people still applying for apprenticeships nationally because ASK and careers educators are still fighting an uphill battle. You can, it's all well and good turning up one day and saying, guys, apprenticeships are an option, you can do it, and all the children look around going, oh, really, wow. But if for 10 years they've already decided to go down a different route, that's going to be ingrained in their way of thinking. And that, as a society, as the British people, that is ingrained in as a way of thought for many people, many families, many pupils. So the work that ASK is doing is brilliant and it's necessary for that reason, but it is an uphill battle and it's one that needs to keep being fought.
Working with the WTPN is really impactful for students and their families because although they may not realise it, they are working with so many different training providers and local colleges through apprenticeships and linking with different employers.
I think that it is very important for employers to interact with schools because if students get that support, they can know what they need to do, what questions they need to ask in interviews and how they can get jobs.
Apprenticeships are very important because say you wanted a job, they're obviously going to want to hire one with the apprenticeship and because they know you've got experience doing that field of work, and the more experienced person, they're obviously going to want to hire more than the person who's got the same grades but hasn't got as much experience. So apprenticeships are very important for stuff like that.
I would like the ASK programme to recruit more staff because there simply isn't enough to go around right now because the demand in schools is so great and the take-up is really high. So by recruiting more effective staff to do outreach, we can utilise them more in each and every school.
I think expanding the remit of ASK would be really good. That's how the WTPN can help by furthering the provision down to lower year groups.
I'd probably like us to come in and run smaller workshops with our students, maybe on a more one-on-one basis or within smaller groups, and probably maybe some more advice on how to write a personal statement and what you actually need to actually get that apprenticeship.
I would be really pleased to see the ASK programme continue and expand. It is much needed. The information isn't out there and widely known about enough at the moment. So yeah, I hope they keep raising awareness.
I would definitely like to see the ASK programme continue. We are thoroughly invested in it here at Digitech. We've seen the impact that it has on students and we'd like to continue to see that impact.
Well, for a start, it makes my job easier. Bit biased, bit selfish, but it does. And it will make other careers leaders' jobs easier as well.
From a session that Junior did, it was really great. It was really informative, he explained it very well. It was all laid out really clearly and it helped me understand a bit more about apprenticeships and all that.
Junior has been an absolute pleasure to work for. He's really engaging and our students find him really inspiring.
Junior is amazing. He's so enthusiastic. He lights up the room when he comes in. He really gets on the level with students and speaks to them in a way that school staff can't.
Pupils listen and they get excited about it and they pay attention, and by paying attention and listening, The ideas actually get absorbed, they actually soak in.
The link is so strong here across our trust with Junior and Ask Apprenticeships that he's our go-to guy. So working with him, we know that the students are going to get the right information delivered in a really effective way.
The students absolutely love him and are able to connect to him, which is absolutely great, as that's the first challenge, is being interesting.
I remember how Junior, the representative from Ask, when he met several dozen pupils from St Mark's, and most of them all dressed up lovely and nice in fancy suits. We'd really put effort into presenting ourselves nicely on a school trip. One individual, who shall remain unnamed, turned up in a full tracksuit, and Junior did not say anything. He said hello, he shook his hand, he stood next to him for a picture. That is Ask's relationship with schools and with pupils and wider society. It's friendly, it's supportive, it's cooperative, it's helpful. It's everything that people should be.
Can we get into focus? Right, no. This is what we want. We want more of this. This is brilliant.
That's my boss.
Oh, is it? Yeah. And what do you think about Junior?
Well.
No.